Good morning, guys. It is hot and humid out here. Early morning in Texas. As you can see, I've redeemed myself from last year's video.
Can I help you?
It's 1 large coffee with 6 cream and 6 sugar, please. Man, you guys roasted me in the comments for that. That was so funny. But this one's decaf, and I'm pretty sure I only did, a little bit of creamer in it, but I'm not telling you how much it was. So today we have 2 cars we're doing. One's a GX470, one's a GX460. It's gonna be like 100 something today, so I'm starting really early. And guys, before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Help me out, guys. I got goals to reach, and the YouTube algorithm is kind of screwing me here. So, all right, guys, the sun is starting to come up. It's time to load up, so I'm all ready to go. I just have to move all this stuff around. I got a bunch of stuff just surrounding my detailing stuff, just because I don't do that many details. I mostly spend my time training, so this has kind of been put on the back burner. And as I get closer and closer to actually going to boot camp, this stuff is gonna slowly start disappearing and going to my mom's house, where it will be stored for the time being. So if you guys saw, I don't have a water tank. So that means we're gonna be using the customer water outlet and the customer electric outlet, right? I get a lot of people who still, to this day, telling me that I can't do it. It's unprofessional. It makes me look bad. I still do it, I don't care, and nobody says anything. I include it on my website. I also say it when I schedule the appointment. We're gonna be utilizing your electricity and your water. So if people have a problem with that, they're not gonna schedule with me, but I still get people scheduling with me. They just want the job done, right? It doesn't matter what your car looks like, doesn't matter whether you have a water tank or not. Stop being in your head. Don't be so self-conscious. At the end of the day, this makes me money. Do I care what it looks like? Yeah, I do. I try to keep it clean. I keep my truck clean. I keep my buckets clean. If you guys saw, I just sprayed off my buckets and I make sure everything's organized. But the customer's not paying for what my car looks like. They're paying for what their car looks like. So I'm gonna go fill up my water jug because this can be hot. The sun's already coming up, so that means I'm gonna be late. And when I say late, I mean I'm gonna get there when the sun's up. That's not good. I think it was 112 yesterday, guys. It's pretty crazy. I told the customer we're 20 minutes away, we're on the way. And then I forgot my gimbal, so let me go grab that and then we'll get going. There we go, smooth video. Okay guys, we made it to the customer's house. Whew. It's so humid out here, the camera fogged up. Well, it's actually really cold in there, so the AC works really good. So here's the new one we're gonna be detailing. Actually, here's the new one we're gonna be detailing, and here's the old one. Hopefully the camera warms up here so we're not gonna have this fogging issue the whole time. Everything is hooked up, I got everything out. I am ready to start the wash process on the wheels, because that's what I do first on all my cars. And the reason I start with the wheels is they're the dirtiest, right? So why would I start with the body and then clean the body and then do the wheels, which then are gonna get the body dirty, right? But then their argument is, well, why are you doing the wheels first? Because then the body is gonna get the clean wheels dirty. This is going to be dirty, yes, but it's not as dirty as wheels because wheels have brake dust, which isn't good for paint. You can tell by looking at the wheels, right? Look at what it does to the wheels. Do I want that on the paint? No, I don't. So I will never do wheels last. Wheels are gonna be first, 99.9% of the time. So we're gonna do the exterior on both of these first. So we got 8 wheels to clean. And we're gonna start with this one here. I have easy detail brush, a mother's wheel well brush, and then, what do you wanna call it? Like a boar's hair brush and a rubber brush. So let's get started, guys. Okay guys, now that this wheel is clean, you can see the wheel well wasn't even that bad. I don't know how good this is showing up. The wheels, when they dry, we'll be able to see kind of what they look like. But it's only part of the process, I think. You know, it's still gonna get soap from the foam canner on it, and it's gonna have some time to soak with the water. Water is gonna break down everything. Everything in this world is gonna be broken down by water and moisture. Show you guys this foam. Look how thick it is. Woo. So my phone overheated, now we're back. The wash is done, everything is completed except obviously dressing the tires and the plastic and the windows. But the body is complete. The actual panels themselves, I used this ceramic spray. It's not a ceramic coating, but it's a polymer ceramic spray, whatever fancy magic words they use. And it seems to work well. I don't know the longevity of it is, but they say it lasts up to 6 months. So far I like it. It looks really good on the cars when I do them. This time I applied it when I was drying the car, so that worked out a lot easier than applying it when it was dry. So the windows are gonna be done last, obviously, because everything is gonna get sprayed down on the interior, and whatever overspray that comes up is gonna hit the glass. So I always say the inside glass for last. All we have to do next is this one right here. We're gonna wash it and do the same thing, except this one is the quicker one. So we're gonna do a wash and wipe down on this thing, get the mats cleaned up, and move on into the interior. Now I'm gonna apply some tire shine. And depending on the wheel, I like to use a different applicator. Sometimes I use like a foam applicator. And then for this, like these bigger wheels, I'm gonna use a brush because it just goes on easier. Just gonna spread it all around the center of the tire. Because the center of the tire is eventually gonna push all this gel outwards as it's driven around. We don't want to have this go everywhere on the paint. Here are the wheels. These are done. Wheel wells are dressed. I use a spray dressing for those. And now we move on to the floor mat. Let's take a look at what they look like before. Over here, it looks like we have some melted fruit snacks or some kind of dried murder scene on the left side, driver's side here. And we got a lot of dirt on this passenger side mat. So let's do this. Check this out. Here's before. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wash this right in front of you guys so you can see how they turn out perfect every time. Now look at them. Perfect. That's how long it should take to do a floor mat, guys. And that was one-handed. I wasn't even hustling that time. So we've got these two to go. And we'll move on to the inside of this one, which isn't looking too hot. So it's been a couple hours. I've just been trying to hammer this thing out. Luckily, we've had some good weather. It's been overcast, so it's been perfect for this. Let me go ahead and show you what the $70 detail looks like at this point. Don't want to forget the keys, that's bad. We just put these seats in the back so you can't really tell what the floor looked like, but it's pretty gross. And I basically took a brush, brushed the shit out of the carpet, vacuumed it, wiped down all the plastics, cleaned the windows really well. Again, the wheels were dressed, wheel wells. All right, so the mats are clean, and again, same protocol with this carpet. Brush the shit out of it, got the big stuff. Obviously, I didn't shampoo it or go in depth, like detail everything. This is more of like a, you know, just get the big stuff. Then I put in some leather scent, but you know, it smelled really bad, so I decided to hook them out. And now for the driver's area, where the driver's gonna be spending most of the time. His concern was, you know, the cup holders. He wanted to make sure everything was clean. And if we look really, really close, we can see there's some gunk and buildup in there. But again, we're not doing a full detail here. This is to get everything. So for 70 bucks, he got it washed at his house. He got everything vacuumed, everything wiped down. I think I spent way too much time on this car. I've actually never done a Lexus truck like this. What's this, the GX or GL? Yeah, GX 460. This one's the GX 470, I think. Yeah. So, I mean, I've never done one of these, and man, I don't know what it was, but everything about this car just took longer. So now we got to do this one, and this is a full interior detail. I didn't say wipe down, so I can have fun with this. I can go all in, make sure it's all clean, dress all this leather, which I'm really looking forward to because this leather always turns out nice in these Japanese vehicles. So if you guys have made it this far, I want you to drop in the comments purple panda. Right? Put purple panda in the comments if you made it this far. I want to know who my real supporters are, and I'm gonna get this thing done. I'm wanting to get out of here as soon as possible because it's already like 2 p.m. and it's hot. It's hot. I need to eat. I need to use the bathroom. So let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. If you guys ever have seen one of these tools, this is one of the most handy tools that you don't think you need, but you really need to use one. Same with this. I don't know where this thing came from. I know I bought it at my detail shop, but I don't know who invented this thing, but this thing is sweet too. So getting around like the edges, and the carpet and the plastic, this works perfect for that. And around the plastic, you know, where carpet meets near the seats. So this is awesome. But this little brush, I'm gonna show you a trick. It's not really a trick, but when I'm cleaning out the rubber, you know, seals in the doors. So this one's pretty dirty because I just started cleaning with this. I did not get everything wet. I did not spray a bunch of cleaner inside this weather strip. What I'm doing is scraping out while it's dry, because if I were to spray this, it would turn all muddy. Versus if I just scrape it out, it's gonna get all the dry stuff out. And muddy's not the right word, but it'll get all wet and it will just stick to everything. It'll be all over this, all over the bumper, all over the paint that I just cleaned. And granted, I just cleaned this, but like, look, it's dry, it's on there, but that's not as big of a mess as if it were wet and full of all-purpose cleaner, and it just goes brown everywhere, down this, all on the plastic. So I always start dry first, and then once everything is vacuumed out and I know it's clean, then I'll take my rag here, I'll get all-purpose cleaner on this and wipe it out. Alright, so look how gross that was. Nasty. So the weather stripping is all done, and that's how I do my weather stripping. So I got a lot of different materials to cover and a lot of area to cover. So I'll see you guys when I'm like over there. Alright? See you then. What's up, guys? So I finished the video and the detail like
2 weeks ago, and it got so hot, I actually ended up finishing the car the next day. I went home because it got too hot. I physically could not work anymore, so the next morning I finished it up and also took care of his other Scion that was in the driveway. So overall, it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. I charged him $250. And if you're wondering why, way back like a year ago, I posted a video of charging somebody $70 for a wash, the pricing and market for detailing is different in each state. So in the minimum wage in California is like 20 or 15 bucks an hour or something like that. Here it's still like $8 an hour in Texas. So it's a little bit lower, but I charged him $250. He was really happy with it. The cars look great, and that's it. I mean, it's really simple. So if you guys learned something from this video, make sure to drop a like down below, and also comment down below what you learned so you can share it with everybody else that is looking through the comments. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button. I can't even talk right now. I'm just so tired. I don't know if you guys can see it. More videos are going to be coming out soon. This is probably the last detailing video I'm going to make, one of the last ones. But yeah, man, I'm just so tired just because the Navy training for it. I'm going to post some more of these videos up here. I know I have a couple out already, but I'm trying to secure a diver contract in the Navy. I've already enlisted, and my shipping date is December. Currently, it's August 9th. So yeah, I'm working out every day with the Scout, is what he's called. So I've already enlisted, but I'm not shipping to boot camp till December, and I already have a Navy job, but you need to pass this PST test and get a contract to be a diver in the special warfare. So that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to get a contract in special warfare. Man, I'm just so tired. So that's why there's no more detailing like left for me to do. The goals have changed, what I want has changed, and just about everything has changed. So I'm gonna make more videos kind of explaining everything and documenting the journey. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.